Good morning, everyone. It's your personal economy coach, Robert Skipper, and I am back to answer that question. Does the time spent waiting for your refund check actually cost you money? The answer to that is coming up in these few slides. Take 10 minutes today to learn how or if you are costing yourself money waiting each year for that check. So for this first slide, we went on and took a first 1 year return of about $2,400, as you can see here. Right, and we said that, hey, if we started this thing starting on January 1st, 2017, with a creditor, we just use a credit card, be Visa, Discover, MasterCard, doesn't matter, be a car loan. Any creditor that you have with a balance of $5,000 that paid 18% and a $100 payment, what we know is that that payment is going to be 75% or $75 going only to interest. $75 going only to interest. That is something really big. Gonna even highlight that to make sure you see it. So continuing on that $2,400 refund route, waiting it for that for 1 year. Your credit card, Visa, MasterCard, doesn't matter which one it is or whatever loan you have, for $5,000, you'll end up paying interest. And this is another big number here, guys. $4,300 basically, okay? $4,300. It will take you 94 months to pay that off. That's 7 years. You won't finish paying until November of 2024. Okay, November 2024. Notice how your original balance was only $5,000. You almost doubled that payment. Okay? Your original loan was only $5,000. But here you almost end up doubling that payment, paying at 75% interest. Now, as your interest goes down, you're going to start here at $75 mark. So right about up here, $75 is what you'll pay every month. But of course, as you continue to pay and your principal goes down, so does the amount of interest that you owe, which is why we see this curve going downwards in a downward slope. On average, you'll probably be reducing about 45 cents per month, but I only calculated it out for 12 months because, well, let's be honest, going out for 7 years is kind of pointless. The whole thing is for you to understand the concept of what is going on here with your money. So here's the effect that this is going to have, $5,000 at 18%. Okay, $75 is just going to go to interest, which means only $25 goes towards your principal. $25 towards your principal. And so what that means to you is that when you make your first payment, let's skip down here to February 1st, 2017, you're going from $5,000 to $4,975 at an ending balance. That means that you paid $100, but you're only getting credit for $25. Okay, the following month, March, come back and pay another $100 in March, and your new balance comes down to $49.43. Okay, so you're making these $100 payments, but you're not really getting anything back for it. All your money is going to pay interest, and you're going to be paying on this debt forever. And so the cumulative effect of that is astronomical, all right? You're going to make 12 payments, and those 12 payments, you're going to end up paying right here, $1,200. But your ending balance is going to be about $46.73, $46.74. Okay, you paid $1,200. Only, I don't know, $325 has come off of your principal balance, which means that you only paid $326.02 towards your balance, $873.98 in interest. All right, that is inefficient way to pay your bills. That's an inefficient way to build wealth, and so that's why we keep saying, hey, you have to stop giving away your wealth. It's not that you don't have the money, it's that we're just giving it away, and we're giving it away to big banks. All right, also in that 12-month, we calculated for one 12-month payment from your tax refund, okay? And so we took your principal balance, which is up here, $46.73.98, and we subtracted that one payment that we wait for all year, that $2,400 coming back in our refund check, which gave us an ending balance of $22.73.98. $22.73.98. The total amount that ended up getting paid was $3,600. in 13 payments, right? 12 for the course of the year, and then an additional one payment for that tax refund. Our ending balance for our principal, $2273.98. The total amount we paid towards principal, $2726.02. All we did was added up the two columns, the two rows, for $326.02 and $2,400. Total interest paid, $873.98. Now the real question is there a better, more effective way to use our money? And I'm going to tell you that yes, there is, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at this from a different perspective. This time we're going to take that $2,400 instead of waiting for it for the end of the year or beginning of the year. We're going to use it throughout the year, okay? So $2,400 over the course of 12 months, $200 per month. $200 per month, and we're going to put that to work for us throughout the year. Same scenario, January 1st, 2017, started at the beginning of the year with a creditor. Doesn't matter whether it's a credit card, a car loan, whatever it is, for $5,000, paying 18%. And yes, you still only pay 75%, you're still paying 75% or $75 towards interest. Your principal is only $25 per month on a $100 payment. So let's look at the numbers here and how this all comes out. Remember, we're using $200 per month for 12 months, get our $2,400 instead of waiting to the beginning of the year. One creditor, balance of $5,000, no problem. But look at the amount of interest paid now. It's down to $797.20. Only takes 20 months to pay off, and we're going to have this done in September 2018. So literally, we're making this video now. I think it's October the 13th, Friday the 13th. So we will have this paid off in less than 1 year. Okay, less than 1 year using this method. Looking at our interest chart here again, we're going to start off with the same $75 per month payment, and we're going to follow this line on down because as our principal comes down, so does the amount of interest we have to pay. But this time, notice that our interest is reduced at approximately $3.50 per month, as opposed to 45 cents per month. Okay, so we're paying down this debt rather quickly in comparison to waiting for $2,400 at the beginning of the year. All right, so let's take a look at the pay schedule for this. Okay, $200 per month plus a $100 payment. Okay, so you're making a regular $100 payment. Here's the extra $200 per month that we're getting back now instead of waiting for the end of the year to get that $2,400 payment. So your total is $300 per month paid on the card, starting with February 2017, just like before, except now, instead of $49.75 left as a balance, you have $47.75 left as a balance. Okay, so we're paying this thing off rather quickly. Next month, same thing. Get your $200 here. That comes from your $2,400 that you're not waiting on to the beginning of the next year, plus your $100 that you're making as a regular payment anyway is $300. And again, boom, look at that, drops down 45, 46. So we are accelerating the payments, and as you can see, come around January 2012, we only did this again for 12 months. Your balance will be $2065.73. The end result of doing it this way is just so much better, right? So at the end, you end up making only 12 payments instead of 13. You still spent $3,600, so nothing changed there. But look at your ending balance. It's $2,065.73 as opposed to $2,200 and something dollars. Okay, the amount that you spent towards your principal is $29.34 as opposed to $27. And you only paid $6.55 in interest as opposed to $8.73. Stop giving away your wealth. Stop giving away your money. That's what we teach here. So we're just going to recap this and put the two methods side by side so that you can actually see this for yourself, what it is that we just went over. Okay, on the left side here, this is the waiting side, waiting for those $2,400 to come in at the beginning of the year. Over here, this is putting your money to work for $200 per month. We're not waiting. We're putting that money to work right now. All right, again, we started with the same dates, started with the same creditor, same balance, same percentages owed, and making the same $100 initial payment. But when we take a look at these side by side and we see what happens when you wait for that refund check at the beginning of the year, as opposed to putting that money to work, take a look. $4,300 in interest, $4,300 in interest as opposed to $797 in interest. And make no mistake about it, interest is a penalty you pay for getting something today that you can't really afford, okay? And your penalty, if you wait for a whole year to get that refund check, could cost you $4,300 if you continue down the road of paying this thing $100 at a time, as opposed to taking your money up front, getting $200 per month, and the penalty you pay is only $797. That is a $30,500 gap, approximately $3,500. Is that going to make a difference in your pocket? Look at how drawn out your interest payments are. Okay, if you wait for that $2,400 at the beginning of the year every year, you have a long time of paying interest. You're going to be paying it till you gray in the face. Whereas if you take the $200 per month, still $2,400 total, it's just a straight line to getting that paid off. And actually, you'll get it paid off much, much quicker. So take a look at the payment schedule. The top payment schedule up here, starting in February 2017 for $100. This is not using the month throughout the year. I'm sorry, the money throughout the year to work for you, only paying $100. Your first payment, you have a balance of $49.75, as opposed to down here at the bottom, same February 17th payment, using those $200 throughout the year for a total payment of $300. After your first payment, you have a balance of $47.75. And if you keep looking straight down the list on comparing the top to the bottom, you'll see that there's a huge difference in the balance that you have remaining, as opposed to waiting for the $2,400 at the beginning of the year. So what is the bottom line here? All right, let's put it all together. When we look at the bottom line, you will make 12 payments plus one additional payment for a total of 13 payments, okay? As opposed to 12 payments if you take the money throughout the year. Your total that you pay is still going to be $1,200 plus $2,400 one-time tax refund payment, still give you $3,600. The amount you pay if you take your money over time or throughout the year is still going to be $3,600. No difference there. But your ending balance, if you take that one-time payment, is $2273.98. That's how much you still owe. If you take that money throughout the year, how much do you owe? $2065.73. That is approximately a $210 difference. Okay, $210. The amount that you end up paying straight to your principal if you wait for that one-time check, $2726.02. The amount that you pay to your principal if you take your money throughout the year, $2934.27. Again, approximately $210 difference. But keep in mind that no matter how you cut this up, you only paid $3,600. You only paid $3,600, but somehow you magically got an additional $210 out of that. All right, and then let's take a look at the interest that you've paid. You would have paid $873.98 in interest had you waited for that check at the beginning of the year. Use that money throughout the year, you pay $655.73 in interest. Okay, so you're saving money on interest, you're putting more towards your principal, and your principal balance is lower. Which one are you going to do? Which do you prefer? I say save the money. I say put more money back in your pocket. Stop giving it away to the banks. All right, if you're not sure how to get those $200 back per month from your refund check, let me know. We can work on that. We can get you started in our strategy. Start building your wealth using strategy as opposed to trying to build wealth going into work. You will never outwork your current situation. It's just not possible. Okay, but you can build wealth using strategy instead of putting it in other people's pocket. Let's keep it in your pocket. Okay. So in conclusion, if you have questions, I'd love to hear from you. You can reach me at www.personaleconomycoach.com, or you can phone or text me at 561-247-0895. Keep in mind here that when we looked at this strategy, this is only one of several strategies that we have to help you build wealth. Also, keep in mind that we showed you how to get more out of your money without, 1, going to get a part-time job, 2, asking your boss for a raise, or 3, having to work additional overtime. You have the money, you just have to learn how to use it efficiently to build your wealth. Okay, so again, if you have questions or you're ready to start in our strategies, go ahead and reach out to me at www.personaleconomycoach.com or phone or text 561-247-0895 and let me know you're ready to get started. Until next time, take care, everyone.